Gav, it's been an interesting season to say the least. New role for yourself, probably not going as well as we'd liked it to on the pitch, but off the pitch, lots of excitement. Just how have you found the season?
Yeah, I mean, best laid plans. We had really high hopes at the beginning of the season, but they needed to be tempered with realism. However, it certainly hasn't gone as well as we hoped it would be. Every day's been a school day. It's certainly been interesting. I'm enjoying it, but it's how we can move things forward. What can we learn from this season, and not replicate the bad things, but replicate some of the good things.
Yeah.
We've had a mixture really, because on the field it's been poor, but all the things that have gone on off the field or are happening off the field are absolutely massive. So it's tempered.
Yeah. So what exactly have you learned then from what's gone wrong this season, and what's going to be the plan moving forward into next season to ensure that this doesn't happen again?
Yeah, I think we've got to have more accountability for certain roles. I think we've got to use data more and analysis, and not work so much on gut feelings, and work on previous things that have actually happened and evidence everything that we do. We've got more of an evidence trail for every decision that we make now. Decisions are made as a consensus with more than just one person, so that we get certain views on different areas of football, on the field, off the field, and hopefully using that model moving forward, we'll reap the rewards next season that we haven't reaped this year.
In terms of yourself, a new role this season into chief executive, how have you found that switch?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to do. I mean, I'm still doing all the old stuff, the old secretarial stuff that I like, going out there on the pitch. I love that bit as well. But it's taken the whole club on board, the old Smurf role as well as my role as well. So I've had to get involved with the hospitality side of things, the bar, which is something I've never done. Got more involved with sort of the marketing, the advertising, the commercial side, which I knew a little bit about before. But all the nitty-gritty stuff that just got done previously and nobody knew anything about, that all sort of falls on my shoulders now. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, lots of extra work that you've taken on, as you said. What have you found the biggest challenge with that?
I think you've got to prioritise, and sometimes we maybe haven't prioritised. Sometimes we've made sort of knee-jerk decisions, and hindsight is a wonderful thing. If we had a big bag of hindsight, we'd be at the top of the league now. But you do learn, and I'm using a lot of the skills that I had previously, all my academic stuff, my business degree, masters, and also my managerial stuff from my time in prison education and normal education in management. So yeah, it's good, it's interesting, but every day is a school day.
Yeah, it wasn't till around the middle to end of August that you actually took up the new role. Obviously you started the season as just secretary. How did that switch sort of come about?
Really, it was when we decided to move things forward with how the club model was going to go. You look at successful, professional clubs, which is where we want to be, and they have a structure, and the structure is, the owner, the chairman, you come down to the CEO, and then below that you have all the various different levels. You have your head coach, you have, people involved in conditioning, you have, the bar managers, things like that, and it all flows down. So that's the model that we wanted to replicate. Obviously Dan's very busy in what he does as a business, and he couldn't do everything. So I've taken on all the operational stuff, if you like, and Dan does the strategic. So yeah, it works well, or it'll work better every time we learn and go on.